Hello and welcome to another free code session. My name is Jason Bach, and last episode I realized that I was in C#9 preview, but not really, because I couldn't use a type that compiler services has and that C#9 needs for record types, and it's not there, blah, blah, blah. So I got hung up on that. We're going to move on with our own type for now, just so I can get this done, which is I need to load a whole bunch of types into the compilation that aren't there that I know I'm going to need. So we're going to say this, for each var embedded type and embedded types, we're going to just take, do we keep the, oh crap. Okay, so we're going to need to, oh, Jesus. Just keeps getting better, doesn't it? Embedded type, that type resource name. And then trn, yep, that. And then we take the code and we get a new compilation, because we're going to say var compilation is equal to context compilation, and then here is compilation at syntax trees, and we do that, and then we say here, we're also going to say up here var embedded symbols, ooh, I'm a bright boy, equals immutable dictionary, create builder, a string I type symbol, question mark, okay. So then we say here that we want is embedded symbols add, you good? You're good. Type name. Where's the type name come into play here? Oh, because the type I made it. Ah, okay. So we're going to say here we need to add on the current compilation that, and that is coming from embedded type name. That is the I symbol, but we want the string. Oh, we want this here. Is this okay? Okay, that. So now we say return here embedded symbols to immutable, and we're good. All's done, all's forgiven, all's well. Right. Okay. So to review, this is going to take an array of embedded type information, which we can use to load the resource with the code. We then get a new compilation by adding that syntax tree, and then we also add the symbol from that compilation. We just keep doing that until we get done. Okay, so we did that all to do sort of something like this, which is we're going to need to put MethodExpectations up here as well. Well, yeah, we do, because that's actually going to be in reference with extension methods that I'm creating on the fly. So yes, that's going to need to be there. Of course it's going to be there, Jason. What's your problem? Okay, so no. Why does it do that? Okay. All right, so we did that. Now we need to come up to the generator, and we're going to need to say here var embedded types compilation, and this is going to be equal to, how did I do it over here? I just say assembly get executing assembly load symbols, but it's not going to be that, is it? Oh no. No, it's going to be worse. Funny I have to use reflection there. Load symbols, except why can't I rename that element? I renamed the damn element. Okay, symbols. Immutable array of embedded type information dot, that's the builder. Someday I'm going to figure out how to actually, like, that's the one thing I don't like about these immutable collections, or I just simply don't understand how to do things like in quote unquote one shot. I could. Yeah, I mean, what I could do is this. I could say new net, no, that, okay. And then I say new embedded type information. And if I look here, the type information is going to be rocks. It's not the name of the project. It's the name of the assembly, I believe. Rocks dot, oh, come on. Embedded dot, I don't think I'm doing this right. And then the type name is going to be rock. No, that should be to immutable. But you don't know how to make it an immutable because I don't know the type name. Or I don't know the type. Now if I say to, no. To immutable array. And here I need to pass in the context. Okay, so that's that. But do I actually need to say this here? Because maybe I was just being stupid and it does know. Oh yes, you're putting in, good, you do. You know all the things. Good. Good for you. You're good compiler. I do want to look up real quick here. Assembly get manifest resource stream. And the reason I want to do this is .NET assembly get manifest resource stream. That's interesting. Because the assembly has that. So there's got to be another one. Stream. That just takes a string. There we go. Manifest resource is embedded in something like a resource. Yeah, that's great. How do I know what the... I remember seeing this before and wondering, how do you know what the format is of the resource depending upon where it was put? For example, the full name specified for type and name is net. The method overload searches for a resource name. A manifest resource is embedded in something. I forget what it actually ends up turning it into. Well, we're going to find out. I don't know if by putting it in a full... Well, you know what? Of course we could. Once we get to build, we can just look at what the embedded resource name is and then just rename the string that way. So there's that. There's method expectations. So if we come over here, we want to say method expectations. Is it plural? Yes, it is. And this would be method expectations. Okay, that's nice. And so now, yeah. See, we don't need to do this anymore. We already have the rock create symbol. Do we? That's typed by metadata name. Okay, so shouldn't need to do that. Shouldn't need to do that either. Why are you saying that the compilation How did it... Wait, no. Why did you do that? That's... I didn't say that they're nullable. Why are you saying that they're nullable? That doesn't make any sense. That is nullable, but that's not. And neither is the thing coming back. So why would you say this could be nullable? That's really stupid. Name compilation doesn't exist. Yeah, but it... Compilation. Compilation. There we go. Now you should be good. Okay. So, and then down here, that's weird that it thinks it is. Wow, that's a little screwy. No matter. Okay, so rock create symbol. We want to make sure that this will be fun to see if this actually works. We just want to get the whatever this was. Yeah, it doesn't even know what it is anymore. The name of rock create, which we can't do anymore because it's stuck up in here. So what we do want to say is embedded types of rock, because that's going to give us that back. And actually, why are we doing that? Like, we should get type by metadata name. Let's just say we assume that that's true, and then we put that in there, because then we shouldn't have to do this kind of crap. Get members. There we go. Get members single except what we're going to do here is say where the name is equal to literally create. And there we go. A little ugly, not as safe as I'd like it, but works. All right. Does this build? Because if it builds, I need to go in IL spy and spy on something. No, it doesn't. Test for empty strings uses string length. Their string is... Wait, what? That... It's not, though. Jeez, you... There's sometimes where I just want to go, you really don't understand anything. Whatever. The name rock doesn't exist in the current context. Yes, I know. Magic strings again, because we like magic strings. Okay. Nullability of reference types of value type. But it's not. Oh, yes it is. Sorry. What is that from? Sorry. Oh, this is going to bug me. It's from some movie. I can't remember which one it's from. Yep, you're right. You can't find it because it doesn't exist anymore. And these are just the tests. So yes, we're going to say generator. That's fine. And then where's the other error? Generator. Okay, so you build now? Okay, so now let's go into IL spy. And we're going to open up. I love it that they don't know how to deal with the huge screen resolution I put my stuff at. It's hilarious. All right. It's not under documents. It's under, oh, whatever. Come here. Come here. Copy default path. Name that. No. No, 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 no. Stop it. Where's the bin, debug. No, I don't want to be there. I want to be in generators. There we go. Okay, so let's look at the resources. Good, I guessed right. I guessed well. Cool. Okay, what I still don't like about this, though, is I do not like the let's make a corresponding. This is just kind of guessing at what a good pattern is. Rock constants. Okay. So I'm going to say public static class rock. And do I have shared? I think I do say, yeah, rock stats. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to say internal const string rock type name is equal to rock. Now, unfortunately, this is one of the problems with this, is that I can't like put that in here. I mean, I could say 0 like that, and it's not going to give me an error because this isn't going to compile it as a CS file. But what I could do then is say, we'll pull the text and then fill in the holes with like a string concat. And then I know that the string here is going to be the thing there. And then I don't have to, you know, why can't I stop myself from going down a rabbit hole? That's really the question I'm trying to figure out here. Which is, I pass in the immutable embedded type information. The embedded type information, you know what, folks? What we could do is the embedded type information. I'm not going to do a params because we hate params. I don't like params. Is we could pass in, because I love immutable. Just mutable. It's an immutable Sunday string of it's not concat, it's format, string format, string join, string something or other, string. I've been so used to interpolated strings, I can't think of it anymore. Okay, so we pass in the type resource name, the type name, type values. Okay, and they're going to correspond to each thing. Great. Right. So now we need, and of course, who knows if any of this works? Public string, no, public that type values. Get. And really, none of this should all be internal. I mean, none of this is visible. What? I could just say public, change it all. Right, but that's okay. So then here we say this type values. Oh God. Type values. And then we're good. Okay. Reader read to and gives you a string. We don't want to do replace. How am I being so stupid with this? I am just, oh my God, how dumb can I be? I have literally forgotten how to do this. Call me stupid. I'm going to keep this in because this is going to show just like how do I say... Okay, wait a minute. String dot format. Place one more format items and specification. Haha. So now here we say embedded type values. Okay. So then we're going to say internal const string rock create method name is equal to create. because then up here, we're going to change this to 1. Right? Because this can't break at all. This has no chance of breaking. Yeah, so now we need to say new array, no, array of rock constants dot the rock type name and rock constants rock create method name to immutable. Why can't you just say, oh, okay. Okay, and then the method expectations. Oh, it doesn't even know what expectations are. I never defined what expectations are. Do I have what expectations are? Yes, I do, because we need to pull that up here. Okay, so that's expectations. God, this just keeps going down a rabbit hole. Do I want to be that specific? Do I want to, I mean, I can't put in the text as is, because then I have to have the constants as strings for all the things I want to reference later. Now, it only matters if I want to reference it later in code that I want to do. If for some reason I'm generating something where what comes out of it doesn't matter, then I'm good. Like in here, public class expectations. I'm sure I'm going to add in more in this, but for right now, I don't have to. Okay. So that was a whole bunch of babble for nothing. What I'm getting at is I need to put in, and this should actually be now rock constants, rock type name, because we want that to be what's being put in there. We want to have here expectations constants. Okay. Internal const string expectation type name, which is equal to, you guessed it, that. Okay. Because in here, this feels really like I don't really know if this is what I want. But, and then here the method expectations. This is stuff that we generate that, do I want to get this specific? I guess what I'm getting at is, can I trust myself as a developer to do the right thing? In other words, do I really need to do all this formatting? Can I just say, you know what? In rock, for example, I know this is going to be rock, and be smart enough, Jason, to have the type name here. And then whenever you need to reference it, put it in the constants instead of all this, because I got the feeling this is just going to get like, yeah, I'm talking myself out of it, and I think this is probably the right thing to do. Let's put expectations back here. That. Did I ever do it for method expectations? Not yet, but that's good. Okay, because then when we come back, you know what? We're going to come back to assembly extensions, the embedded type info. We are not going to keep the type values around. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. And then when we actually create stuff, we'll keep that, but we won't pass in that. Yeah, I think this is going to get too clever for my own good, and that's that's not a good thing. So I'm almost done with this. You know, let's just do this quick here for that. Grab that, put that in there. constants, do that. Come on. Internal static class, MethodExpectations, internal const string, type name is equal to that, because we know that that is what is going to be MethodExpectations, right? And so when we come to the generator, we want to use MethodExpectations constants type name. Okay, do we at least build? No, we don't. That's fine. So that's right, because we don't need to do this anymore here, which means we don't need to do this up here, which means we simply read to end. And we are back in business. Except who knows if any of this works. So the next one, the next episode, I will see if all this type, the embedded code is actually working to load stuff. And if that works, then we can actually move on. So thank you all for watching. Leave comments and questions below. See you in the next episode.